Good day, welcome back. Today I was tasked to share with you about communicable diseases, how to prevent them, and my own story of a communicable disease. Communicable diseases are diseases which when get infected by direct or indirect contact with the person that has a communicable disease. For example, COVID, flu, Ebola, hantavirus, hepatitis A and B, and many more. But the one we're going to talk about is TB or tuberculosis, or primary complex if the infected is a child. Whatever you want to call it, tuberculosis is pretty common in the Philippines. What is tuberculosis? TB is spread through air from one person to another. The bacteria are put into air when a person with TB disease of the lungs or throat coughs, sneezes, speaks or sings. People nearby may breathe in these bacteria and become infected. However, not everyone infected with TB bacteria becomes sick. Symptoms: cough that doesn't get better. Also, here are some ways to prevent the spread of tuberculosis. 1. Keep a safe distance. 2. Sanitize dirty surfaces. 3. Wash your hands, and lastly, stay at home as much as possible. My mom says that I actually had primary complex when I was 3 years old. My lungs were weak. I was always in the hospital. Little did my parents know that it was already primary complex. It's because my caregiver at that time had history of TB and recurred what we didn't know. I was crying and crying, coughing on and off, and I was always getting hospitalized until the test came out that I had primary complex. I got infected by direct contact. It was 6 months of medication that had to be administered at the same time every day. If we missed 1 day of medicine, or it is on a different time, it may not be effective and we would have to do the 6 months again. But thankfully, my parents did it in the first 6 months. I was healed from primary complex after 6 months. What did I learn from this? I'm glad I knew about this medical history of mine, since I did not remember it yet because I was still a toddler. My parents learned something though, to be more careful with hiring caregivers. Even if they were referrals, before hiring caregivers, they should always make them do a medical or physical test before starting. Thank you for listening and Merry Christmas!